Getting the last video ready, I thought I mentioned mullet roe, and they run roe this time of year, in the fall of the year, fall to winter. So I thought I'd show you a couple of these mullet. Now I'm not going to have enough to can and smoke, so I'm doing all these to can, and just I hate it, but I've got to go fishing again, you know. Wow. But but I'll go again to get some more to smoke, because they're running out real good. Let's show you these mullet. Now mullet here, and every time I say mullet, people say, you can't eat that, that's trash fish. Yeah. I'm gonna say it again. No, it's not. They're not trash fish. Mullet are vegetarians. They're a product of the water they live in. Now our water here is very clean, and they're bottom feeders. They eat, they suck in the sand, and wherever they're at is what they're going to taste like, what the water's like, the bottom's like. And now mullet have a gizzard, just like a fowl, like a duck or a chicken. They have a gizzard, and I save gizzards most of the time. That's what one looks like, and we'll clean one of those in just a minute. You fry them and eat them. They're very good. Now I'm taking these with me because I know somebody that will really enjoy those, I bet you. But now they take a lot of time. I've been out here a long time this morning cleaning fish, and I'm still not done. But let me show you how you get to the roe and how you take it out. Because if you break it and try to cook it, especially fry it, it pops and sizzles and pops grease all over you. And there's two mullet right there. These are black mullet. Now this is more than likely a female, and this is a male. Now they do get much bigger than this, but this is the good eating size on either one right here. The bigger fish are females, and the smaller fish are males. No smart remarks. We're not going there. But now I think I've done mullet cleaning videos before, but let's go ahead and do one and show you how to get the roe and the gizzard out. Scale him right quick. We'll set that one aside, and we'll scale this one. Get them scaled. Yeah, there's fish scales all over the place back here. Now let's see if I can get out of the shadows. I noticed a lot of shadows on the other video, so sorry about that, but this is not a professional thing going on here. Go in the vent hole there. And this is actually a male. Male is white. Most of the time they're females with those big ones. Open it up. Like that. See there, I nipped part of it off, so that'll pop in the grease. There you go, right there. That is roe. That's a male. And that is very good eating to me. I've got a couple over here already that I'm saving just for tonight. Now these don't freeze well at all. if you freeze one and try to cook it later, it normally don't work. So if I catch some very, very late, week after next, I'll bring some with me. Now that gizzard I was telling you about, reach up in there and it's right there. Now to prepare the gizzard to get it ready to eat, keep my hands rinsed off. You can also tell what they're eating by doing this. Get that little bottom piece off, that little top piece off, cut it to the middle, open it up. I don't know if you can see it. It's clean. That's sand. That's what that is. That's white sand. Means this fish has been feeding out in the Gulf, which makes them way better than in the bay. You can still eat them out of the bay, but they're better out of the Gulf. You take that right there, batter it, fry it, and that's what makes them. Just like that. It's all clear. See a piece of seagrass in there. That's what they eat. They eat grass and little stuff like that. Now if they've been in the bay all year before they purge themselves out, this side in here will be black, sort of a dark brown black color, just like the inside of the belly. Alright, that's how you do that. And while we're doing, I'll go ahead and show you how I fillet them and get them ready to can, which we're going to do that tonight. Well, by video here, we'll do it here in just a few minutes. Take that fillet off of there. Now canning fish, when I'm canning for me, I leave this belly in there. Because the bones, after it goes through the canning process, they're just powder up, eat them, won't hurt you a bit. But these I'm doing for somebody else, so I'm going to cut the belly out, cut it in half, and it's ready to stack in the canning jars and can. Now I don't know if I did a mullet canning video. I think I did, but I don't remember. So we'll do another one. But that's how you do it. Now somebody's calling me on the telephone, so I'll be right back. Now it looks like the rest of them I've got are males. So this is one female. I'll show you the color of the roe, the difference in that and the white. And this one is busted open. Let's see if we can see each little tiny speck like that is one egg. That'll make one mullet. So there's millions of eggs in each mullet, and there's millions and millions of mullet that nobody's going to catch, especially before they spawn. So people say, well, you shouldn't catch them while they're spawning. It really doesn't make no difference, according to any biologist I've ever talked to, or mulletologist, or anybody like that. So the harvest of mullet around here does not hurt the population whatsoever. Alright, just wanted to show you that yellow one there. I've got to get finished with these, and at some point I'll be back in the house and we'll get to canning. I'll show you my recipe and we'll be right back. Alright, now we're going to can these mullet. They are all cleaned up. We got some onion and some jalapeno. And we didn't grow any jalapenos this year. We would use them out of the garden. gonna pack up a jar and show you how I do it. Let's see, make sure we can see it here. I'm taking pieces of fish. Let me get the camera turned this way. Maybe you can see it now. Stack them in there. It wound up being as many as I thought. But I know where I can get more. Got both canners out just in case. Pack them in there like that. Put some onions on top. Like that. You know. Grab that salt. Salt. Bumbling around here. Put a couple of jalapeno slices in there. Not too many, because you don't want it too hot. It gives it a real good flavor. That should be plenty, just like that. And on top of that, cannon salt. If you use regular salt, like just plain old salt in the box, don't use iodized because that'll turn everything brown. Just use plain salt. You can. A teaspoon is a plenty. Alright, now you don't add any water, any liquid, nothing in there. Get me one of them lids, please. I'm just going to do one and then. Because they'll all be the same. The half of them I put the jalapeno and the other half I won't. Just in case somebody don't like jalapenos. If you don't like jalapenos, there might be something wrong with you. Put a lid on. Finger tight. And into the canner it goes. Right, now it's just so on and so forth. And when they get to going, I'll show you what that looks like. Wound up not as many as I thought. One canner full, 9 pints. You never want to pint canned fish more than a pint. Quarts is not recommended. I usually do pints and half pints, or jelly jars sometimes. So we just got some extra hot water here, and I'll get some more the next few days and can up some more, and we'll do them the exact same way. Now we're going to let this get up to 15 pounds of pressure for 90 minutes. Now some people I've seen will take and leave this off and let it vent. This canner and the other one, I don't do that. It vents through here. When all the stuff is out, all the air is out, this thing here will pop up. And all this does is lets enough pressure off to keep it at weight once it gets there. And this is a old Presto. It was my mother's. Passed it down to us. And it's still working. Alright, so I'll show you what they look like. Come here, buddy. Show you what they look like when they come out. Oh, what is it? I got my help here this morning too. Well, come here. He just woke up. That sugar stuff off your cereal. Oh. Tell everybody, hey. I just woke up. Yeah. Just woke up and got all that energy. I wished I did. Alright, we'll be back in a few minutes. I said 15 pounds of pressure. I meant 10 pounds. 10 pounds for fish, 15 pounds for meat, beef, deer, yard bird, stuff like that. So we're right at a little over 10 pounds. Just set the clock for, how long did I say? An hour and a half. Show you what it looks like when it comes out. Alright, they are all done. Take them out and have a look at them. One sealed right there. Another one sealed. Now this is very good for long-term storage. It'll stay in here for years, just like anything can. I have a few jars left that I canned a couple years ago. When you use this, you eat it right out of the jar, which is my favorite way. Or you can make just like you would if you bought a can of salmon patties, like tuna patties. Mix it up into like a tuna salad. Here, they're starting to seal. And there you go. It's better than salmon to me, even though I do eat canned salmon too, and sardines, and a little bit more light. But alrighty, there we go. I'll get some more toward the end of the week, because all these wound up with jalapenos in there. I'll do some without at the end of the week. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. I enjoyed doing it. Now I have to go to the shop and get my tail back to work. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. See you later.